In my first drawer I have all my eye products, so these are the mascaras that I use most often. And this one I don't really like too much, but it's the Argan Oil one. But my favourite two is this one, which is the Lash Sensational Mascara, and the Colossal by Maybelline. So both of those are really good. And in this one I just have some of my eye glues and bits and pieces. My favourite one is the Duo Glue. And then here I have some of my favourite eyelashes, which is the Allure London eyelashes. There's the lengthening ones and the volume ones. These are just some of my spare mascaras that I don't really use that often. There's some Revlon, some Maybelline. Yeah, pretty much they're all Maybelline. And then there's one here which I don't know why I've kept on to it, but this is like my first ever mascara I ever had when I was like 11. And it's just so cute because I couldn't throw it away. So I had to like keep it as a little keepsake. In this bit here I have some eyeliners. I have some liquid and some gel. Is the Maybelline Eye Studio gel, which is really good, and it comes with a little brush, which I'm not sure where that is. And I have a Chi Chi glitter glue, which has probably seen better days, and a few bits and bobs in there. And yep, that's that drawer. Oh, and this is my Real Techniques contour brush. It's the number 301. I really love this one, but the reason why it's in my drawer is because I'm really worried about the rose gold coming off, so I'm keeping it in here to keep it safe. In this drawer is my lip products. So I have some lipsticks here, which are my MAC ones. I have Chatterbox, I have Impassioned, Rebel, New York Apple, Ruby Woo, Vegas Vault, Please Me, Cream Cup, Cockney, Myth and Velvet Teddy. Here are all my drugstore lipsticks, so I mostly just have the Rimmel ones because I really love those the most out of all the drugstore ones. Also for high-end I have this Athena lipstick by Napoleon, which is absolutely one of my favourites. It's so creamy and it has this really lovely like subtle shimmer in it, and it's just, oh, it's so lovely, I love it. And in here I have all my liquid lipsticks and lip glosses that I use. These are like my favourite ones in this one. So I have two of the Pro Vocalips, which these are so amazing. Like, these last forever. If you want a lipstick that's never going to come off, then these are the ones to get, guys. I also have three of the Tanya Burr lip glosses. I have them in the shade Picnic in the Park, Just Peachy and Afternoon Tea. These are my favourite ones from her range. I think she's updated the packaging now, so I need to get a few more of her bits and maybe her eyeshadows, or I definitely need some of those. And I also really like these Apocalypse too, so there's a couple of those. And I've got a Baby Lips. And this got sent to me in a Bella box, and it's like a cool tin stick thing, so that was pretty cool. And these ones are just some random ones that I don't really use that often. Although I do like this one, which is a NYX Butter Gloss, which is in the shade Apple Strudel. These ones in here are just some random ones I pretty much never really use. I have some Chi Chi ones, and some Essence and BYS. In the very back here I have some lip balms. So I have Body Shop, I have a Nivea lip butter and some more baby lips, and this funny little coconut thing that I got sent in a Bella box once, which is kind of cute. And I have a Designer Brands one, which is Mango. And the last thing I have in here is just this Napoleon lip palette, which funny enough was my first ever like proper high-end makeup. In this drawer I have all my face products. So in this one here I have all my primers. So I have the MAC Prep and Prime, I have the Nivea Men Post Shave Balm, and I also have the Insta Blur by The Body Shop, which is one of my ultimate favourites, so worth getting that. Also I've got Baby Skin, which is pretty good. I reckon that this is a dupe for the Benefit Professional Primer, so definitely check this out. Then I have a couple of sample size MAC primers. I have the Skin Base. Also I have the NARS Pro Prime Pore Refining Primer. And I have a little mini MAC strobe cream, which this I really love because it gives you like a nice glow under your foundation. So if you're having trouble with your foundation looking pretty flat, then try putting this underneath and it might give you a little bit of a healthy glow. So I really like that. So they're my primers. In here I just have some of my blushes. I have this YSL blush, and I'm not sure what the shade is. I think it's number 1, but I'm not sure. They don't think they have it anymore because it's limited edition. I really like it because it's so cute with the little mirror on the top, and it just has this really cool like puffer thing, so you can actually directly apply it to your face, but usually I prefer just to use a brush so I can sort of direct it a bit better. But yeah, I really love this one. It actually was given to me by a friend because she didn't really use it, but I was literally like dying when she gave it to me. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. And then I have a Revlon blush in Pinched, which is a cream blush. I have another Revlon one. And here are some of my NARS. The first one I have is Gaiety. And this is a highlighter, which is the Albatross highlighter, which is really nice. I don't really use it very often, but it is a really nice one. It's got a gold shimmer in it. And then just at the bottom here, I have a e.l.f. blush in the shade Berry Merry. I think that says Berry Merry. And it's just a nice berry toned with a bit of shimmer. Also, I have this Too Faced Love Flush palette, which is so cute. Inside it has all these really amazing blushes. There's got Love Hangover, Baby Love, I Will Always Love You, How Deep Is Your Love, Justify My Love, and Your Love Is King. And I love these so much. So like pretty much all the staples you need in one palette. So it's really, really amazing. I love it. And the packaging, Too Faced never lets me down. They have the best packaging, but I love that. So cute. And in here I have all my foundations. These are some of my high-end ones. I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I have 3 shades of that. I also have some BB creams. I have the Dream Fresh BB, I have the Garnier BB cream, and I have a Rimmel BB cream. I don't really use any of those other than this one, which I actually do like. And down here I have a couple more. I have the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I have the MAC Studio Fix and the NARS Sheer Glow in Siberia, and that's really good if you have really fair skin because this is super white, as you can see. Like, it's really good match if you're having trouble, but it is quite pricey, so that's the only downside. So I'm still on the hunt for some cheaper power foundations. In here are some concealers. I have a Maybelline Age Rewind. This used to be one of my favorites. I think it's empty now, but I love this so much for under eyes and for blemishes. This is so good. Actually, it reminds me I need to get another one of those. And these are some random ones that I used to have, which I don't really use at all. They're the Garnier ones. And then I have a Revlon one and a Rimmel one. Then over here I have my drugstore foundations. So I have the Revlon New Complexion foundation, and over here I have 2 shades of the CoverGirl Outlast 3-in-1. And then another one which I really enjoy is the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. I have 3 different shades of that, so no matter how tan I am, I have a shade for every occasion. Then just next to it I have the Healthy Mix Serum by Bourjois, which is so good. This is like, I'd say it's a very, very light coverage, but it smells amazing. It has really good ingredients, and for one of those days where you don't really want to put a lot of makeup on, this is really good. I also have the Revlon Colour Stay. This was one of my first liquid foundations, and I used to swear by this. This is in Sand Beige, and yeah, I really like that one. Then on the end here I have my L'Oreal True Match in the shade 3W, and this is like my holy grail foundation. And I love this to pieces, but I wish they had a power shade, but for my tan I use this one and I love it. At the very back over here I have some bronzers. I have the L'Oreal Glam Bronze, which is an amazing drugstore bronzer. I love this. I have a Revlon Colour Stay powder, and I have this NYX matte bronzer, which is quite good, and I have a Match Perfection powder, which is translucent. Then in the back behind there I just have a couple of little sample pots. So that's it for the face drawer. And my second last drawer, which is one of my favourite drawers because it's got all my eye products. So for palettes I have the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon palette, so I'll just show you guys. So it's just got all those really nice colours there. I love this one. I pretty much love all the Too Faced palettes. They're actually my favourites. And this is the original Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, and as you can see it's very well loved, and It's got all the good matte shades, so I really love that. And this one here is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette, which I don't really use that often, but I do like the colours, but for some reason I tend to lean towards using my Too Faced ones more. But this one just has a lot of pink tones and a couple of rose goldy ones there. And yeah, they do have nice shades, but I need to make sure I use this more. So that's that one. And my first ever eyeshadow palette, which is this one, and it's the Stila in the Light palette. This was my holy grail palette for so long. It's got all these colours here. This one is amazing, Kitten. It is the most shimmery, pretty colour ever. Like, I use this so much. And the thing is, this palette's amazing, but I think they've discontinued it. But I'm pretty sure you can still get these colours, but oh, if they discontinue the colour Kitten, I'm gonna die. Like, that is the best colour ever. And I have this Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly palette, which is brand new. It is so cute. It's just come out, I think it's a couple of months ago now. I really love all the shades in it. They have loads of like orangey browns and some nice little shimmers here, but I love this because it makes blue eyes pop so much. So this is why I love it so much. And it also does smell like nuts, which is kind of cool, following the Too Faced theme. Then here I have this Urban Spectrum eyeshadow palette. Now this one is a bit different because you open it like this, and it's not magnetic, but it has like a cool little mirror in it, and here are all the colours, which are so pretty. Like, look at all those. They're like jewel toned, but I haven't got anything like this in my collection, but they're so pretty. I always think they're good to add like a pop of colour, and this one is so pretty. Omen and Flashback and Deep End. Oh, so amazing. I need to use this more. If you guys want to see a tutorial with this, let me know. I think afterwards, when you finish the eyeshadows, you can like use this as a box. It's a bit dirty. Then here I have a little Napoleon quad, which is the, I think it's called the Swan Lake, and they just have a couple of shades there, which is nice. And in here I have a NYX eyeshadow base and a couple of loose eyeshadow dust, which is Spellbound, which is by Sleek, a Colour Tattoo loose dust, and my favourite loose dust, which is the Napoleon one in Copper. And this is so pretty. It's like a rose gold. Oh, it is so nice. And then here I just have some loose bits. I have a couple of NYX eyeshadows and Essence here, and I'm not sure what this one is, Savvy. I'm not sure where I got this from, random one. I also have the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, which is really good, and I have a couple of colour tattoos, which these are really cool. They're like cream eyeshadows. Then just at the back there I have some really like old drugstore palettes that I don't really use, and then I have the AC on Tour contouring kit and a couple of makeup bags. In the last drawer isn't very exciting. It's just some miscellaneous bits and pieces, mostly just skincare and little sample products which I had sent in my Bella boxes, which I keep a hold of. And I have some pore strips, which I love these ones. They're really good. All the Formula 10.0.6, I'm not sure how you say it, but their products are really good, so I love a lot of those. I have some cotton tips. They come in handy like a lot for when you get like mascara on your face and you want to clean it up, or your eyeshadow, so I always have some there. And I have some bio oils, and I have a makeup bag and some more makeup bags at the back. So that's it for my makeup collection, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again next week. Bye!